Resistance can take many forms. Sometimes it means creating spaces where young people feel seen for the very first time. As an equity specialist with Montgomery County Public Schools, Yael Baisburd Astor works to help ensure students feel valued, respected, and included for who they are.
As an equity specialist, my role is to support our schools, support our staff in creating spaces in which every child feels like they belong. They feel like they're cared for, and I would say most importantly, they feel like they can show up exactly as who they are, like they don't need to tuck any piece of themselves away, that all aspects and nuances of their identity are cared for and welcome into the learning environment.
For Yael, inclusion is about building environments where authenticity is not just accepted, but affirmed, especially for LGBTQIA+ youth who may still be searching for community, support, or the confidence to be themselves openly.
Gist of the work I do is to support teachers and staff in staying open and staying curious about who people are.
I had said that you were gonna get guidance on Pride Month.
Part of me and part of why I do this work is I want people to just be able to exist without having to constantly have this emotional labor of like resisting and disrupting. However, the nature of the world that we live in is that we have to resist harmful, we have to resist oppression. So I will say that for me, have the audacity is empowering, and that it reminds me that I can take up space and I should take up space.
Public expressions of pride and inclusion also send a message far beyond symbolism. They remind young people that they are not invisible, that their identities, experiences, and voices matter.
Happy Pride!
Pride Month, I love the celebration. I love the joy that we got to experience. I love the trans women of the global majority who started this all, and living today and being out and open as a queer Latina Jewish woman during Pride Month means honoring my ancestors, those that I am sharing DNA with and those that I do not, and continuing the fight and continuing to be in solidarity with folks who are marginalized. When I think of myself as a little girl, I think about what it would have meant to have seen someone that looks like me in that position, to have seen someone standing at that podium talking about pride, to have understood what it means to raise that flag, to have known that there were possibilities would have meant everything.
For Yael, creating inclusive spaces is not just about today. It is about helping the next generation grow up knowing they belong exactly as they are.
I hope that they feel connected. I hope that they feel a sense of community. And I hope that they feel the possibility of being able to grow and thrive and not just survive.